Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Star Citizen, and it is finally time, since I have time, to give my impressions on the VFG Industrial Hangar. So I have decided to leave a ship here. There is Aegis Dynamics Avenger here to show you where the ship is when it's in this hangar and all this stuff. And another thing to note is, well, you can definitely hit the menu button and use electronic access here to go into the arena commander if you want to actually use the white, well, virtual reality ball, as I like to call it. It is all the way down there. So to get to it you have to actually like walk all the way down and all the way around. That thing actually should have been like right there at the very bottom of the stairs, so people would have had, you know, a reason to run around this hangar and just like get into it and so forth. Instead it is now so far that it's typically way much more simpler to just go to the menu button and use that. But let us talk about a VFG Industrial Hangar. As you can see, this is in some kind of a cave complex, so there is that, which is kind of funky, and we have a nice little thing here. But let's walk upstairs. First there is all these awesome gear bats. I have a chest here, which allows me to check out on stuff, and then there is a health hazard right here. Actually, as we walk around this hangar, you'll realize that there is many health hazards in this hangar, which is a little bit unfortunate, considering this is supposed to be industrial, right? Actually, let's take a look at that as well before we go downstairs. So, what is this whirling drill bat? I actually haven't figured out yet. It probably has something to do with giving power to this place. I have been trying to figure out what exactly it does and why does it like consistently keep like pumping and rotating around. Like I said, it probably has to do with power here, but I am not 100% sure, and it seems to not be in the most awesome shape either. I do like the worn out look of it though, and that is the consistent theme here on this particular hangar. It looks worn out. It looks like there's been stuff being done there, but also, like I said, it's filled with health hazards. So like, look at this. This is not at all healthy for anybody who happens to be working here. Like, not at all. And if I'm supposed to check out on a ship which is being built, do I want the surrounding conditions on my ship as it's being repaired, constructed or refitted? Do I want the surroundings to be like this? The answer is no, I do not. So yeah, take me down or up and everywhere else, cause I wanna go, right? Alright, now I'm at the top level of the industrial hangar. Now we are in places, you see? Now we get to see some serious stuff. I love the attention to the detailing here. It's like this panel here, for example, looks really awesome. I absolutely love that panel. That is so very fantastic. Really lovely detail pieces in this particular hangar. Well, I don't agree with, I mean, come on, look at that. It's like, this looks messy and does not look at all like good and safe. But the amount of detailing and making this place look worn out is awesome. And the fact that basically most of these panels are a little bit different is a really good thing here, alright? So, see, yeah. Okay, alright, I'll just turn it off. No need to show you way too many sparkles so you don't go all giggity on me. Anyway, chain in middle of the room where you can walk your head right into it. Not good. Just not good. Like at all. And this doesn't look like the way you are supposed to suspend this kind of stuff. Like, at all. That, like, no. You use cabling, not freaking chains. Oh my gosh. Who designed this thing? Right? Hey, let's go back downstairs and walk around. But this looks fantastic. Other than the like crazy chains hanging around, those chains remind me of like Fallout 3 with the raider you know, establishments where they hang people from various chains and hooks always. So that was the first vibe I got, even though the detailing is really awesome. I really like this hangar from that point of view. It doesn't look clean and sleek, it looks... Come on, look at this. It looks really messy, right? Unfortunately, the paper stuff is a bit too clearly just painted on the floor, but other than that, it still looks pretty good. And they should have had some tools like on top of it. Maybe a propanol bottle, acetone bottle, stuff like that. It's like stuff which is normally used for, you know, working on things. Anyway, that is my opinion on it. Take me down, thank you. And I love the heavy duty doors. Absolutely love the heavy duty doors. That's exactly how doors should look on this stuff. So yeah, let us go downstairs of these long stairs all the way to the floor level here. Right, as you can see, as I said in the beginning, this is a cave complex, which is that is a openable ceiling there. At least to me, it looks like the ceiling which opens up. Simple as that. But to me, it looks like it. I mean, come on, look at that a gap in between, right in the middle with the two with the pistons and stuff. It looks absolutely like it opens up, and that's probably its function. But I love that love the look of this like headquarters up there for supervising all the working which is going on down here. Hey, don't stand in front of the guns, okay? Right. Right, might be somebody in the pilot suit, never know, never know. It's like, should not have all the guns mounted while I'm in here. So, here is another health hazard, like, really? You have freaking sparkles coming out of the lights. That cannot be healthy to anybody. And look at this, it's like, seriously? Like seriously? They just left it here, like this. Didn't even roll them into a bundle and like secure them with at least a freaking electric tape or something. They just left them here. Where is everybody anyway? Right? It's like union rep has taken them all out to coffee or something. It's like stuff. Yeah, there is Mustang. As you can see, there is Mustang. Right. So there is a bunch of like empty space around here with yeah, more health hazard. Avoid that stuff like plague, because don't wanna like fry to death yet. But in general, there is a bunch of empty space like this around, which is okay. I quite like that. And that is also, it's like, is there somebody stuck in there with a welding machine, you know, with a blowtorch? It's like trying to dig his way out. It's like, the guy is freaking blow-torching his way out after being, like, locked down there. It's like, somebody just put the panel on top of him and, like, secured it in place. And the dude is like that, oh, let me out. Right? I mean, come on, there is another dude, and that one's even a heavy smoker or something. He is smoking futuristic stuff with that amount of smoke coming from there. But I mean, come on, who works in this kind of environment? Like, seriously, who works in this kind of environment where sparkles coming from the freaking floor, from under the floor, and then there is a smoke? Like, seriously, that looks very unhealthy. I do like this though. Look at the light effect. That is kind of nifty. That does look a little weird, but it is kind of nifty. Anyway, the lamp being on its side is a very nice piece of detail, because it does look like somebody just placed this stuff here. Like it just looks like, oh, we just plonked them here and left them here. Like, they are not perfectly aligned and stuff on the cart here. Fantastic, right? I really like that. Another thing I'm actually missing that I haven't seen anywhere is a, well, you guessed it, a fire extinguisher. Because this would be, considering how unsafe this place already looks, like look at the amount of sparkles being freaking coming out of everywhere, and smoke and stuff. Somebody needs to have fire extinguisher in some corner of this place and stuff. Like seriously. Although I do admit I'm not quite so keen on putting these places in an asteroid belt anyway, because this really looks like it's located in an asteroid, inside an asteroid with all these janky rock faces. But I have to say that I really love how that looks. Like seriously, I love how that looks. It looks fantastic. This whole like rock thing with the lights being like planted in random places in the rock faces. And here is a standing lamp with the same rather funky looking light effect, but I think it looks cute, in all honesty. Might not be the most awesome light work ever, but looks cute. Anyway, that is a little bit of horrible texture work, but okay, I'll go with it. I'll go with it. I'll accept that, right? It's not the full game yet. This is the proper kind of lamp. These things I would be expecting to be like basically everywhere. Although, as you can see, it's kind of missing the lamp texture itself for the casing of the lamp. As you can see, it's like it has the light panels and everything, but it's missing the case where those light panels like should be inside of. That is kind of interesting, and this is something I have been laughing at for a while when I was first walking around and saw this thing, and I was like, okay, cool. I want one of these lamps too, where I can, you know, where there is just lamps and no casing whatsoever. Typically this kind of a Workman lamp has some kind of cabling it is attached to, and they can be moved around. This one seems to be just belong to the floor panel and be done with it essentially. Someone broke the railing, as in this thing fell down from somewhere, as you can see. It is kind of bent and broken, and it broke the railing. This kind of little addition to detail is very nice, although I do hope that this wasn't the reason that my whole hangar is empty of anybody who should be working on my ships, or fixing these freaking sparkles going from anywhere and the other things which are broken, like this fence here. Definitely not gonna let anybody else work here until this fence is fixed. Because somebody's gonna fall down there, then I have to pay for that insurance and everything. That seems like a really bad idea. Yep. Some wiring, cable and other things, and one of these things, these are awesome. It's like fantastic looking, fantastic piece of detail to bring something like this in this hangar, right? It actually should be parked the other way around though, with this nose here against the pillar, because here it just looks like how did somebody leave it like this? It's like there has to be some really skinny dude to be leaving it like this and then leave. Or was somebody pushing it from this side? That could explain another reason why things are going kind of horribly wrong in this hangar, to an extent. If people are using those things on the wrong side around as well. More cable. Fantastic. Need to have heavy duty cable to apply electricity to things and boxes, because you are supposed to put boxes on top of boxes. Everybody knows that. It's like if you have a box, you're supposed to be putting it on top of another box and not on the ground by itself. Because it's easier and better to build upwards than, well, put them side by side on the floor, because that takes more space on the floor. Right, somebody has been jumping on this, somebody really heavy, as you can see. Very, very nice piece of detailing, and like look at all these random wires. Like, where is the green and yellow wire. I have not seen even one of those, and it's the one which is used to as the earth, to terra, to put stuff into the ground, as in get the grounding cable in. And I have not seen even one of those. They are all like, there's yellow, which is probably serving the same function, but in all honesty, it should be green and yellow. Also, there is no brown here. That's the other issue I come across as someone with an electrician degree and stuff. There is no brown. There is blue, there is red, and I've seen black as well, but I've never seen brown yet. Well, just something to keep in mind. At least there is not that many ladders which people can fall off from, but I mean, who has been attaching that one thing which fell down onto the fence, and what have they used to try to attach it to the place? I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever, because there is like nothing here which you could use to lift one of these freaking metal casing things like up there. Like there is nothing here at all. Anyway, I guess we are kind of done walking around in circles in this hangar and giving you a view of the hangar and just my thought. But let's take a look at this ship area first as well, before I conclude the place here. Let's walk in front of the big guns. Hello. Anyway, I like the lighting system they have put around the ship, but this place needs some movable lights. Things which you could, like, I have seen those couple of like firefly lamps, basically, but other than that, I haven't seen any industrial real lights you would bring like around to the ship to actually be fixing the ship with, to have some light to see stuff while you are fixing the ship, and so forth. And of course we have this nice little service ramp here. Nice big service ramp, because you're supposed to have a nice big service ramp on places. Right. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this gave you a look into this hangar, the VFG Industrial hangar. In case you decide to get your hands on this hangar for various reasons, now you know how it looks and some of the things there, but do make sure all these things are fixed before you let people actually work here. Otherwise you might be going broke over all the insurance money you will have to pay for to their families after they have perished in fatal accidents. And also, don't lock people down under the floor panels, so they don't have to continuously solder their way out of there with blowtorches and welding things and whatnot. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.